Hey, you guys, it's us. We got this book going. Okay, wait, let me grab Oreo Junior Jr. before you do it. Oh my gosh, we're having technical. Okay, go ahead, Scott, do it. It's me. It's Mr. Steal Your Woman. Yes, honey, introducing. Okay, guys, we are here. Of course, y'all know what we are here to do. Hitchhike us a ride to the galaxy. So let's put Oreo Junior Jr. over there and to just push him into outer space somewhere. And let's get going. Scott, do you remember what happened last time? You never remember.
Yeah, gotta think about it for a few minutes.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's keep going. Marvin trudged on down the corridor, still moaning. Yes, Marvin, honey, you better make them regret ever meeting you. You better make them pay their fare for hitchhiking onto to this ship, honey. And then, of course, I got this terrible pain in all of the dioids down my left side. No, said Arthur grimly as he walked alongside him. Really? You know who Marvin reminds me of? Have you ever seen What We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah.
The energy vampire. He's calling the energy vampire. I love these
Yeah,
types. I
Marvin.
love these types. Oh my god, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Colin the energy vampire and Marvin too. I've always loved Marvin. He's funny. Okay, anyway, just a little tidbit. If y'all ain't never seen What We Do in the Shadows, please go watch it. It is hilarious. Okay, especially if you like this show, you'll love that show. Anyway, oh yes, said Marvin. I mean, I've asked them to be replaced, but no one ever listens. Ooh, that sounds like me. I can imagine. Vague whistling and humming noises were coming from Ford. Well, 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 he said to himself. ZB. Suddenly, Marvin stopped and held up a hand. You know what's happened now, of course. Know what, said Arthur. We don't, but who didn't want to know? Who did? Oh, wait, I said that wrong. Let me redo that. Know what, said Arthur, who didn't want to know? We've arrived at another one of those doors. Yes, honey, he hates these doors. There was a slide. There was a sliding door to let the side of the corridor. Marvin eyed it suspiciously. Well, said Ford impatiently, do we go through? Do we go through? Mimicked Marvin. Yes. This is the entrance to the bridge. I was told to take you to the bridge. Probably the highest demand that will be on my intellectual capacities today. I shouldn't wonder. Slowly, with great loathing, he stepped towards the door like a hunter stalking the prey. Suddenly, it slid open. Thank you, it said, for making a simple door very happy. You know, it likes stuff. These doors are extra. I need one of these doors.
All right.
It'll make me happy. I'll feel like, oh my God. It's like when you go to Chick-fil-A and they say my pleasure. When you say thank you, it's like, oh, thank you.
Okay.
Deep in Marvin's thorax gears ground. Funny, he said in tone funerally. How just when you think life can't possibly get worse, it suddenly does. He heaved himself through the door and left Ford and Arthur staring at each other and shrugging their shoulders. From inside, they heard Marvin's voice again. I suppose you'll want to see the aliens now, he said. Did you want me to sit in a corner and rust or just fall apart where I'm standing? Yeah, just show them in, would you, Marvin? Came another voice. Arthur looked at Ford and was astonished to see him laughing. What? Shh, said Ford. Come on in. Arthur followed him in nervously and was astonished to see a man lolling back in a chair with his feet on a control console, picking his teeth, his right hand head, which with his left hand. The right hand head seemed to be thoroughly preoccupied with this task, but the left hand one was grinning a broad, relaxed, nonchalant grin. The number of things that Arthur couldn't believe he was seeing were fairly large. Honey, your planet just got destroyed and you then went from one ship to another, like, and was just floating in outer space and probably are riddled with cancer.
Okay.
There's no protection out there. He didn't have a spacesuit on. There's radiation everywhere. So nothing should surprise you, sir. Nothing. Scott, nothing.
All right.
Oreo Jr., nothing. Anyway. His jaw flopped about at a loose end for a while. This peculiar man waved a lazy wave at Ford and with the appalling affection of nonchalance said, Ford, hi, how are you? Glad you could drop in. Sir, you didn't even want to pick them up. But wait, I'm him, so I need to be nice. Ford was not going to be outcooled. Z, he drawled. Great to see you. You're looking well. The extra arm suits you. Nice ship you've stolen. Arthur goggled at him. You mean you know this guy? He said, waving a wild finger at Z. Know him, exclaimed Ford. He paused and decided to do the introduction the other way around. Oh, Z, this is a friend of mine, Arthur Dent, he said. I saved him when his planet blew up. Period. That's just the way to announce it. This is my friend that I saved before his planet blew up. I mean, he could have went with the rest of them, but look at me. Okay. Sorry, I got thirsty. Oh, sure, says Z. Hi, Arthur. Glad you could make it. Girl, he barely made it. Anyway, his right-handed head looked around casually and said hi, and went back to having his teeth picked. Ford carried on. And Arthur, he said, this is my semi-cousin ZB. We've met, Arthur said sharply. When you're cruising down the road in the fast lane and you lazily sail past a few hard driving cars and are feeling pretty pleased with yourself and then accidentally change down from fourth to first instead of third, thus making your engine leap out of your hood. This is some stick shift. I don't drive stick shifts, so I don't know what they're talking about. But if any of you do, shout out to you and say yeah in the comment section. Scotty, you know what a stick shift does? Because I don't know what these people are talking about. In a rather ugly mess, it tends to throw you off stride in much the same way that this remark threw Ford off his. What? He said, okay, y'all did a long sentence to just say that this man gagged. We could have just shortened this right on up and said, Arthur had gagged Ford. And he gagged. Instead of confusing me with this stick shift. Anyway. I said, we've met. Z gave an awkward start of surprise and jabbed his gums sharply. Hey, have we? Have we? Ford rounded on Arthur with an angry flash in his eyes. Now he felt he was back on home ground. He suddenly began to resent having lumbered himself with this ignorant primitive who knew as much about the affairs of the galaxy as an Ilford-based gnat knew about the life in Perking. Okay, girl. Do you mean you've met? He demanded. This is ZB from Betelgeuse 5. Not bloody Martin Smith from Croydon. I don't care, said Arthur coldly. We've met, haven't we, ZB? Or shall I say, Phil? Uh-oh, girl, did you cheat on him? Did somebody cheat on somebody? Because the way he talking is like you mad at him. Because he gave you the wrong name and then stood you up. Like you got catfished. What? Shouted Ford. You'll have to remind me, said Z. I have terrible memory for species. It was at a party, said Arthur. Yeah, well, I doubt that, said Z. Cool it, will you, Arthur? Demanded Ford. Arthur would not be deterred. A party 6 months ago on Earth, England. Z shook his head with a tight-lipped smile. London, insisted author. Easlington. Oh, says Z with a guilty start. That party. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that party. Duh. Scott, that party. Y'all, that party.
Good one.
Oreo Jr. and them. That party. I don't know where oh, there he is over there. This wasn't fair on Ford at all. He looked backward and forward besides Arthur and Z. What? He said to Z. You don't mean to say you've been on the miserable little planet as well, do you? No, of course not, said Z breezily. Well, I may have just dropped in briefly, on my way somewhere. I've been stuck there for 15 years. Well, I didn't know that, did I? But what were you doing there? Looking about. He gate crashed a party, said Arthur, trembling with anger. A fancy dress party. Girl, looking like this, are you not fancy? Because I'm President ZB today. Unless he got warrants out for his arrest. And probably do because you didn't stole the ship, sir. Anyway. Where was it? Okay. Oh, yeah, there I am. It would have to be, wouldn't it? Said Ford. At this party, persisted Arthur, was a girl. Oh, well, look, it doesn't matter now. The whole place has gone up in smoke anyway. I wish you stopped sulking on about that bloody planet, said Ford. Who was the lady? Sir, you more concerned about the lady than the planet where everybody didn't just unalived on? Just okay. That's okay. I mean, you would think maybe the lady unalived on there too. But okay. Oh, just somebody. Well, all right. I wasn't doing very well with her. That's why you mad, sir. You ain't mad at the president, baby. You mad at you. You mad at you. You mad at you. Let's just call a thing a thing. Scott, he mad at himself.
Yes, he is.
Okay, anyway. I've been trying all evening. Hell, she was something though. Beautiful, charming, devastatingly intelligent. At last, I got her to myself for a bit and was playing with her with a bit of talk when this friend of yours barges up and says, Hey, Dow, is this guy boring you? Clearly you were, sir. If that's your man, then why she over there with him? With me. Because I'm pretending to be him. With me.
Right.
Okay. Why don't you talk to me instead? I'm from a different planet. And was he lying? I'm from over there. That over there. Yeah. Uh-huh. I never saw her again. Boo-hoo, sir. You should have shot your shot. Z? Exclaimed Ford. Yes, said Arthur, glaring at him and trying not to feel foolish. You should have just kept the story to yourself. He only had the 2 arms and 1 head and called himself Phil, but you must think he did turn out to be from another planet, said Trillian, wandering into sight at the other end of the bridge. Period. She did survive the end of the earth, y'all. She gave Arthur a pleasant smile, which settled on him like a ton of bricks, and then turned her attention to the ship's controls again. Okay, she's flying ships, sir. You couldn't even crack it up to be like, girl, can I get your number? There was a silence for a few seconds, and then out of the scrambling mess of Arthur's brain crawled out some words. Trisha McMillian, he said. What are you doing here? Same as you, she said. I hitched a lift. After all, with a degree in math and another in astrophysics, what else was there to do? It was either that or the dole queue again on Monday. Period, girl. You found you a spaceship and some man that stole a whole spaceship and he the president. You doing good, girl. You doing good. Anyway. Infinity plus 1 chat at the computer. Improbability sum now complete. Z looked at him, at Ford and Arthur, and at Trillian. Trillian, he said, is this sort of thing going to happen every time we use the improbability drive? Very probable, I'm afraid, she said. Okay, President Zedon took the man's woman because he was over there like, oh, can I? Oh, sir, shoot your shot. Okay, it's like it or get off the toilet.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you guys out there learn from that chapter? Okay, put it in the comment section. Scott, what did you learn from this chapter?
Can't trust the president with your woman.
What? Is that Mr. Steal Your Woman reference? Yes, you can. You can trust him to go on and take her child. Okay, you can trust him to do that because he totally took her.
Yeah, he did.
He stole that woman. She said, "Girl, I'm about to steal a spaceship. You want to come?" Okay, period. Bonnie and Clyde it. Okay, let me tell you what I learned. Shoot your shot. Look, and this ain't just with, trying to pick up somebody or whatever. Shoot your shot. There's a saying that says, fate favors the bold. Be bold, damn it. Take a chance. If you fail, I mean, don't take a chance where it's like life threatening or limb threatening. But like if it's something weird, do it. I mean, I look like this. I took a chance today by not shaving my mustache. So shoot your shot, take your chance. You never know. You know, what do they say? Shoot for the moon, and even if you don't reach it, you'll hit the stars or something like that. Shoot your shot. Arthur should have shot his shot, but I guess if Arthur had shot his shot, they wouldn't be alive. So maybe don't shoot your shot. I don't know. You learned both today.
Right.
Period. Okay, so with that, guys. Did you have anything else, Scott?
I do not.
Okay, well, with that, guys, I'm gonna bid you guys adieu because gotta get dinner done. So we thank you guys for coming. We hope you guys had a great time and enjoyed yourself here. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. And with that, we're gonna bid you guys adieu. So from wherever you guys are to wherever we are, to include in the galaxy, baby. Peace, love, and happiness, and skinny dinky dink. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.